Move over, Cubs Rooftops. Lansing United Methodist Church has a better view. That is, if you're a fan of the Thornton Fractional South High School Rebels. The church's Wrigley Rebel Rooftop Reachout is also a unique opportunity to connect students and community members to the church. Let's welcome Bob Woods, a church trustee and one of the organizers of the Reachout. We also welcome Griffin Pauley, a 7th grader at Memorial Junior High School, and Andrew Molig, an 8th grader at Memorial. Tell us about the church and its rather unique location.
Well, our church, Jan, was built in 1952, and we are directly across the street from the local high school, TF South, and we have tried to find ways to reach out to our neighbors. We've got roughly 1,800 neighbors that live in the building next door, and we wanted them to feel comfortable at the church, and so this program was a way for us to invite them over and get a good look at one of the activities that they perform every year with the baseball. So
baseball season. So where did this idea for the rooftop reach-outs come from?
Well, we have so many Cub fans in our congregation, although we're on the south side.
Yeah, that's odd.
But the rooftops were just an idea. We've got a 1,000 square foot roof above our educational wing that looks directly over left field of the baseball diamond at TF South, where Curtis Granderson played ball. And so we thought, well, let's give it a try.
Well, that's neat. So how did the school respond? How did the high school respond?
The administration is just wonderful. We are fortunate that one of our members is president of the board, school board at 215. And the principal, Judy Whalen, and her staff have just been extraordinary in their support of the program. The athletic director, the coaches, they've all gotten on board because it gives the kids an opportunity to just, a different experience. And getting them there to look at the ball game, we gave them a free hot dog and lemonade, popcorn, and just an opportunity to meet some church members, enjoy the game. And we had a lot of the local businesses also participated, gave away T-shirts if they won a prize or if they won the contest. And the Booster Club was involved. We had just great support from that side of the street.
That's wonderful. So Griffin, tell me about that T-shirt.
It is showing the TF South School, and it is
part of the fan club?
Yeah.
Yep, you're part of their fan club. So what did you do when you had these baseball games? What was your part of it?
I basically just showed up and watched the game.
Yeah. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were there other activities that were going on as well?
You could go and play ping pong, which is kind of fun. I think there was a foosball table in there too that you could play.
So, Andrew, what was your role? What did you do?
I helped the kids that were just about to come in that didn't know the church. I helped them where to go. So you had to go upstairs, so I showed them where to go, and it's 2 floors up. So I was just helping them with the directions and where the bathroom is and everywhere.
The important stuff, right. So that's good. So were you surprised at how many people came?
Kind of. Sometimes I thought more would come, and then like when the TF South and TF North were playing, I thought that little less would come because I forgot that they were enemies, and no, not enemies.
It's kind of a rivalry.
Yeah,
right?
rivalry.
Right, between the two schools.
I just didn't think that would bring more people to it. I just thought that the same people would come every time, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yep. So you want to do it again?
Oh yes, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the best part about it?
I like the ping pong. After I'm done working and no one else is showing up that much, I go play ping pongs with the other kids that show up.
That's cool. That's cool. So Griffin, is it a pretty good view of the baseball field from there? Tell me about that.
You can see like the whole field. Like you don't have to like stand up on your toes to see it. Like you can see kind of the dugout that's there, and you can see who's pitching, who's batting, who's in the field. It's very good.
So as you say, like your own little skybox there, right? Right. So Bob, tell us about the turnout a little bit. Who all showed up, and was it a nice mix of church and community members as well as students.
Yes, we were pleased with how many of the church members showed up to participate, to lend a hand, popping corn or boiling a hot dog or passing out whatever it might have been, programs. The high school actually printed programs for us with the rosters for both clubs so that people had a scorecard and things. The first game we focused mostly on the students, but when it was just a warm-up because it was still a winter date, March the 18th, and it was very cold that day. But we addressed that too by having a cameraman on the roof that then had a closed circuit TV into our skybox, which was a converted classroom. Nice. And the people could watch the game from the comfort of indoors without being on the roof itself. We had a good turnout of faculty. The administrators came. The superintendent from one of the schools came over. The principal of the other school came over, and we just had a wonderful mix of older and younger members of the community. And we had business people as well, and park board members, and as well as church officials.
What's the goal? What do you hope to accomplish?
I think the idea is that we want to, it's nice to watch the games, but lend the boys support too, that we're on the team. The team came over one time after the games too, and then they had their hot dog up there and got to visit and stuff, and to actually see it from the other side, what their colleagues were seeing them on the field, and that was interesting. But to have a mix that the young people would feel comfortable as being in the church, being actually in the physical building, feeling comfortable to come in, and knowing that we are just a good neighbor next door, that if there's a problem, feel free to stop by, feel comfortable coming in. And at the same time too, to know our people, to know that these teenagers who get such a bad rap so often are really fine young men and women that they've got their whole world in front of them, all this potential, and to get them to talk about their ideas and what they want to become, and to encourage them to pursue those dreams. And I think that's what we all want to accomplish. So.
So the church and the high school have been next door neighbors for a very long time. Have you had a pretty good relationship, or is it something that you're working on?
Over the years, it's come and gone, and as our community has changed, our relationship, I think, has changed as well. We are at the point where we're a mainstream old church, that our members are more old than young, and we've had so many migrate, retire, and go to Florida or Arizona or wherever it might be. Our community has changed, and our church has not changed. It has not kept up, and we need to find ways that we can reach out and become an effective place for the community to participate, be involved in the activities, feel that we're a facility there for them to use, and we hope that it will certainly be used to, bring people to Jesus, that we know that if we all do the best things, we're going to be okay.
Thank you, Bob, Griffin, and Andrew, for sharing this great ministry with us. I'm Jan Ingmeyer for Different Drummers and the Greater Chicago Broadcast Ministries. Keep the faith.